What do you have, foodies? Today we are going to make a fusion bruschetta, mixing some Greek and Italian. It's going to be amazing, so let's get into it. Alright foodies, first we're going to start by adding 400 grams of ricotta cheese to a bowl. Then we're going to follow it up with 200 grams of feta cheese, finely crumbled. And after adding these cheeses to a bowl, I realized my bowl was too small, so I'm going to power through it, but maybe use a bigger bowl when you do this. Now we're going to give that a good mix, realizing my spoon is not doing the job, and switching to a spatula. There we go. Now you want to make sure this mixture is really combined. It's going to resemble like the Mazithra cheese when it's done. A nice smooth, creamy, feta-y cheese. This recipe actually really good on a Cretan salad, or known as tacos. I'll display the link here on the screen for the recipe. Now that's got a good mix, let's put this aside. Now we're going to take a couple slices of fresh homemade bread. I say fresh because this is a batch I'm working on for a future video. I'll put a link here when it's done, somewhere on screen as well. We're going to grill these pieces of bread, so let's give these a nice coating of oil. Salt, pepper, and we're going to brush the outside with some crushed garlic. All you need to do is crack the garlic with a knife so it breaks the cell membrane of the garlic and just rub it across the bread. Now let's go grill these. And while our bread is grilling, and being very mindful that it's on the grill and we don't want to burn it, we're going to slice up, depending if you have Roma tomatoes or if you got cherry tomatoes like I do. We're going to cut these in half. If you have a whole tomato, dice it up. I find that cherry tomatoes give a much more tomatoey flavor than Roma tomatoes, especially when they're out of season. Alright, those are done. Let's wipe down and go grab our bread because we didn't let it burn. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. Beautifully golden grilled bread. Alright, let's plate this up. Let's put our bread on the bottom, followed by a thick layer of our ricotta and feta cheese mixture. Then we're going to top that with our freshly cut tomatoes. Now we're going to generously drizzle that with some extra virgin Greek olive oil. Make sure it's the best stuff you have. Bit of sprinkle of oregano from my garden. Yes, that is Greek oregano from my garden. Some freshly cracked black pepper, and yes, I do have a new pepper mill. It's so I don't forget putting pepper in my food. And some nice flaky salt. Now you can leave it just like this and eat it, and it'll be amazing. But if you want to bring it up a level, drizzle over some honey or some balsamic vinegar glaze. Which I'm going to do because I'm in the mood for a little something sweet. Now let's give these guys a try. Alright, let's give this a try. It's so good. If I got this as an appetizer, or even a main course, I'd be pretty happy. Using the ricotta and mixing it with feta to make an imitation Mazithra cheese helps elevate the bruschetta and gives it a nice salty feta flavor to it. Make sure you give this a try, and until next time, foodie out.